Want to speak real Spanish from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at SpanishPod101.com.
Hola, hello, my name is Brenda Romaniello and I'm your Spanish teacher. Today we're going to have a look at some greetings and some parting expressions in Spanish. Let's start with some vocabulary for greetings in Spanish. We're gonna start with buenos días. Buenos días. Buenos días. Buenos días significa good morning. It means good morning, and we use it in Spanish between 6 a.m. and 11 a.m. in the morning. Okay, so if you are between 6 a.m. and 11 a.m. and you want to greet someone in Spanish, you say buenos días. Buenos días. Let's continue with the next one. Buenas. 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 Buenas means it's a definitely more casual than saying buenos días, and this one means morning or evening. See? And this means basically that when we want to greet someone, and we can use it, as you can see here, throughout the entire day. But please be careful. This is very informal. This is very casual. So it depends in what situation you are in Spanish. So, for example, if you are talking to the Queen or the President, the Pope, maybe don't say buenas. Perhaps address them as buenos días, yes, if it is in the morning, because it's a little bit more informal, more casual, but you will notice when you speak to Spanish speakers that we just simply say buenas, buenas, and that's really cool. It's kind of like a what's up, yeah, or morning, evening, etc. Another one that we can use all throughout the day, and I'm sure that you know this one, is hola. 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 Hola means hello, okay? And again, you can use it throughout the day. Let's move on to the next one, which is buenas noches. Buenas noches. Buenas noches. Buenas noches significa, it means good evening. You can say good evening from 7 p.m. until midnight. And also buenas noches, I'm going to give you, this one is a bonus expression that we'll talk about in a minute when we talk about the parting expressions in Spanish, how you can say goodbye to a Spanish speaker. Okay, so remember, buenos días, buenas, hola, buenas noches. Okay, so good morning, morning or hello, and good evening. Let's talk now about some parting expressions. This is if you want to say goodbye in Spanish. We can say adiós, adiós, adiós. Adiós significa bye, yes, and we can use it all throughout the day. It doesn't matter if you're saying goodbye to someone in the morning, afternoon, or evening, you can say adiós in Spanish. The other one, nos vemos. Nos vemos. Nos vemos. Nos vemos. And as you can see, this one means see you again or see you later. Okay, see you later, see you again, nos vemos, nos vemos. And again, you can use it at any time of the day in Spanish to say goodbye. And the last one, que descanses. Que descanses. Que descanses. Que descanses. This is a beautiful phrase. It's a beautiful expression. I love it. It's so caring, so loving. And it means have a good rest. Have a good rest. So this is specifically used at night between 7 p.m. and midnight. Well, some people are up until 2 in the morning. My mom calls me sometimes at 2 in the morning in Argentina, and I'm like, what are you doing up, woman? Yes, so that happens. In the Latin world, we go to bed a lot later, I believe, than, say, for example, English countries. But it's a beautiful expression that you can use to say good night or have a nice rest when you go to sleep or when someone is going to sleep or retiring for the night, you can say que descanses. Que descanses. Excellent. And I promised you I was going to give you 2 expressions for the price of 1. And here you have it. Buenas noches means, as we had a look into before, we said buenas noches means good evening, but it also means good night. So if you want to say good night, yes, or good night, have a nice rest, you can say buenas noches, que descanses. Okay, so how do you know which one is which? Well, usually when you greet someone and it's the evening, yes, you will say buenas noches. Yes, good evening. And then when you have been talking to a person and you're ready to go and it's nighttime, then you know that it means good night. And of course, you can say que descanses. Have a nice rest. Muy bien. Ahora vamos a ver un diálogo, ¿sí? Now we're going to have a look and listen to a dialogue. 2 friends are talking. Let's have a look. We can say, buenos días. Buenos días. Buenos días. Buenas. Buenas. Buenos días. Buenas. You can reply to buenos días with another buenos días, or you can say hola, or you can say buenas, as we have the example here. Now we come to the part where I had to do some drawing for you. So this is a sun, el sol, and this is a moon. Yeah, so that's a luna, see, luna, moon. Okay, so let's have a look at some vocabulary for greetings at different times of the day. So in the morning, yes, if you want to say good morning, we say in español, buenos días, buenos días. In the afternoon, we say buenas tardes, buenas tardes, buenas tardes. And in the evening, we say buenas noches. Buenas noches. Muy bien. Very good. And there's something that I want us to have a look into. The first thing that I want us to analyze is the fact that, have you noticed that we say buenas tardes and buenas noches, but we say buenos días? And I know that días has an A there, which usually means that these words are feminine in Spanish. Días is one of the exceptions of the rule. Días is actually a masculino word. That's why we have to say buenos días, okay? Because días is masculino and it's plural. So in this case, we say buenos días, okay? And buenas tardes, tardes is femenino. That's why we say buenas tardes. And noches is also femenino. So that's why we say buenas noches. Remember also that we can say buenas throughout the day, and that means evening, what's up, morning, and hello, of course, hola. See, we can say hola throughout the entire day at any time. Do you remember how to say good morning in Spanish? Buenos días. Buenos días. And do you remember how to say good evening in Spanish? Buenas noches. Buenas noches. And how do you say morning or evening? Buenas. Buenas. And how do you say hello in Spanish? Hola. Hola. How do you say see you again or see you later in Spanish? Nos vemos. Nos vemos. And how do you say bye in Spanish? Adiós. Adiós. And the last one, how do you remember how to say have a good rest? Que descanses. Que descanses. Fantástico, that's an excellent job. Muchas gracias y nos vemos en la próxima clase. Thank you very much and I will see you next class. Adiós.
Want to speed up your language learning? Take your very first lesson with us. You'll start speaking in minutes and master real conversations. Sign up for your free lifetime account. Just click the link in the description.